Hello and happy
Hello.
Monday.
Happy Dappy Monday.
I'm Brittany.
And I'm Matthew, and this is Everyday Vibes
Everyday
with the
vibes with the
Sunderkids.
Sunderkids. Wow, we didn't even have to rehearse that. That was very good.
No, that was pretty good. We're getting better at this, I would
We're getting
say.
better
We
at
have a
this. We
few of them
still,
under our belt nowadays.
yeah, I want like an intro song. So if anyone wants to invent like
Yeah.
a da da da,
Well,
like
the thing
who's
is,
that
like, what
girl?
genre should we pick? Should we do like some hard ass psytrance, or like, should I make a little guitar ditty, or should we make something on the piano? Should I just have it be tuba blast or like a Viking? Is
Tuba Blast.
Aurora gonna make
I
a
can
yeah
sing, but I mean, I like a guitar piano
yeah?
bit
It's got a
together.
vibe,
Maybe
and it's
it's
got a
got a
vibe,
vibe.
so we can use it every day.
Yeah, and even a little like violin, like a
Okay,
like a soft wave,
yeah. So if
you
anybody
know?
has any suggestions for copyright free music that we could use, go ahead
Or
and
create
send
your
it to
own.
us because or
You
create your
want a
own.
jam band?
That's what I've been tasked with about 3 months ago, and here we are.
And here we are.
And here we are. Well, Brady,
Oh.
how you doing? How's your weekend? How's life been? You look great.
Oh. What a
I,
compliment. Thank you
you
so much.
do.
Thank you so
You're
much.
just you're
Uh
still in the closet, but like that's great. You look awesome.
yeah,
Just,
I yeah, thank you, Matthew. Thank you.
you
Thank you so much. I
yeah.
needed that boost right then and there. Ooh. Yeah, I'm boosted. Um Well, okay, so what happened? What happened? So Friday, work, 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 work. Oh, and then
Work, work,
Friday
work, work,
night,
work.
I worked at the bar. So I was bartending Friday night, and which was quite the occasion. Like, okay, first
Yeah,
of all,
didn't I get a
karaoke night.
Snapchat from that? Yeah, karaoke
Yes,
night.
definitely. It was karaoke night, which I had no idea. And it was pretty dead at the bar, honestly. Quite dead.
Really?
There were so many cars outside and they were lined and people it felt on the outside quite large, but on the
Wow.
inside it was not. It was just very minimal,
What
which
were they
we got
doing?
tipped really well, but I sang 3 songs and it was like, "Hey, Brittany, you up? You ready?" And then I'd be making someone's drink and I'd be like, "Ooh, hold on. Hey, Chris, can you take over at this one? They have this, this, and this." "Okay."
Yeah.
And then I'd run and I'd sell my towel in my back pocket. Then I'd get up there and I sang like a ton of like weird eclectic songs. Like I
Good.
sang what did I sing first? Oh, I sang Black Horse and a Cherry Tree.
Okay.
Big black
Yeah.
horse, a cherry tree. Yeah, I
Yeah.
lost it. Doesn't it? And then I sang Part of Your World. Part of your world. And then
Like
I
Aladdin?
sang no, no, no. Little Mermaid.
Oh. Hey,
Look
but
at this stuff.
Disney
Isn't
classics,
it
like,
neat? Wouldn't
yeah.
you think my collection's complete?
Okay.
You know, that
Because of the
one.
movie.
Um, but yeah, part of your world, and then that's I'll show you the world. I can show you the world,
Okay.
shining, shimmering, splendid.
There it
My
is.
voice is out. And then the last one I sang was Traveling Soldier,
Oh, really?
which today, oh, I love that song. Past 18, he was waiting for the bus, and see, gone.
Oh, yeah. I think you've played
By
that
the
for me before.
Chicks. Yeah. It's a crowd pleaser in the
It's a crowd
Midwest
pleaser. Oh, for
Republican
sure.
area, I shall say. Well, anybody that, it's a military song, gets people
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
in hearts. Anyways, so so that was going on. Okay, so I was like singing. We honestly had like a blast Friday night, but there was this
Mm-hmm.
guy at the bar and holy shit. He was this old man, creepy from like California, I guess. And I guess the other night was just like throwing out cash, like $900 was spent in the liquor store and he was tipping everybody $50. Well, not on Friday night. He could barely sign his fucking receipts. And it was like, we're not serving you. And he's sitting at the bar, Matthew, I kid you not, with his fucking dentures in his hand and he's
But,
drinking.
okay.
And then he'd put his jibs back in. And then he'd be sitting there and he'd pop them out and they'd be sitting in the front like fucking duck teeth. Like, you
Yeah.
know how you suck in your retainer a little bit out there?
Yeah. Oh
That's
my
his
gosh.
fucking teeth, okay? That's his fucking teeth. And then he'd suck them back in, and you're like, oh
So he's just
my
playing with it
God,
at the bar?
at the fucking bar.
Oh
And you're
boy.
like, he's like flagging you down, arm flailing, flagging you down like a fucking ass.
Oh
And
yeah.
he's like, fireball, no shot, fireball. And I'm like, bro, no. I go,
No.
Chris, I'm not serving this guy. Like, do what you want. But like, I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to get near him. He's fucking
Yeah.
disgusting. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, I'm down for him to leave. So, anyways, night goes on. This man is not leaving. I guess he was there earlier that day, and then they kind of
Oh
kicked him out, and
gosh.
then he came back, like fuck off, change of shift type thing. So,
Oh wow.
oh, it was like weird. It was just very weird. Anyways, so he finally
Yeah.
leaves. And oh, also, like I'm doing his credit card. One of them was declined. Then I had to get another one. And I'm like, oh, this fucking guy. Like he's saying he's gonna buy everybody at the bar drinks. Like he's like offering. I'm like, oh, I don't
So it's like
know.
after you pour everything, you run his card and it's no.
Yeah, but then he's like, oh, I got another. But he's paying in every single time. It's not like he's starting a tab at all.
Oh,
It
yeah,
is
he's
just like
closing
he's
every time.
running it every time. He just keeps giving me a card, give me a card. It's like, oh my God, I'm done with this guy. Anyway, so he gets up and leaves. And on his way out, they're helping him trying to find his car. Can't find his car. Can't find his car.
Can't
He's like,
find his
it's not that
car.
color. And they're
Oh
like,
my
I think that's
gosh.
your van. And he's like, no, that's not what it looks like. That's definitely what it looks like. Anyways, he's walking and he falls in the parking lot and like fucks
Oh
up his face.
no.
And they're like, don't call the cops. He's at a hotel. Like, we'll just take him to that hotel. So someone kindly
Wow.
just like take like fucking small town because hey,
That
we don't have an Uber, Lyft, or taxi, right?
yeah.
And so, but then
Wow.
here's the kicker. So they
That's
take
some
him to the
human kindness
Quality
right
Inn,
there for a drunk asshole.
right? Like a
You
super
know.
drunk asshole. They just want to
Yeah.
get him home safely. How kind.
Yeah. How
And
kind.
how kind. So they take him to the Quality Inn. Doesn't have a reservation. He calls
Yeah.
back to the bar like the guy
Not quality.
and not quality.
Can't
And he's like,
stay
what do I
in
do with this guy?
here. Yeah,
But
what
there,
do you
I
do
mean,
with
like,
that guy?
what do you do? And it was like, leave him, get out. Like, you did them the favor of even driving him.
Of you, yeah. At that
Why?
point, you
At
don't need
that
a
point,
second
you've done
location.
your due
Don't go to a
diligence.
second location. Yeah.
GTFO.
Yep.
Absolutely not. Get
You
out.
cannot be traffic negligence. You're good.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
Gucci.
You're
Yeah.
done. Yeah, no, gone. So then it's like, what the hell? This man. But
What
I mean,
the
yeah.
hell? Wow.
So that was my Friday night. And then Saturday morning, got up early. And actually, this Rusty Reel Lake Jam that's going on in Effingham in
Ooh,
October. It's this big festival with Big and
a lake
Rich.
jam.
And yeah, it's on the lake, Lake Sarah in Effingham, outside of Effingham. And I mean, like, we're going to have this huge, huge stage. It's like a country meets rock festival. And it's just gonna be wild. It's just gonna be crazy. But
That's gonna be
anyways, so
really
that's
cool.
Saturday morning. Yeah,
I saw the TikToks he sent in the Facebook Live. That's what I
yes,
watched.
yes. So that
Yeah.
Saturday morning we did a Facebook Live and we drew a pair of tickets
Yeah.
for free entry. So that was really fun. So I hung out with Jamie and Tim for a little bit.
Yeah, and you were
We were
wearing
at the
my
lake.
King Giz shirt.
Yes.
I was so
Well,
happy
okay, so
about
the
that.
bar is called the Rusty Reel, and so this is the Rusty Reel Lake Jam
Hey.
with the hook, right?
Yeah.
And she said, hey, wear something blue. And I was like, sick.
Ooh,
And so I
there you
put on the
go.
overalls, and then that was my only like blue dark shirt. And I'm like, you know what? The hook, fishing, this is the Rusty Reel. Like, this is
Mm-hmm.
perfect. So yeah, we were down there. We actually saw heron. I guess there's a
Oh
ton of heron
wow.
down there. It was wild just walking on the dock. It's crazy.
Uh-huh.
Saw a ton of
That's
fish.
pretty cool.
It was a really cool morning. It was like a very peaceful. People were on
Yeah.
their boat. Saturday morning, 9 a.m.
Oh, that's nice.
Very lovely. Yeah. So I was kind of glad. Like,
Yeah.
I woke up early, had this day going.
Yeah.
We got breakfast, and then actually Sasha came over and she taught me how to make cheesecake.
Cheesecake. Really?
Cheesecake.
You learned how to
Yeah.
you learned how to make I want
Yeah,
Yeah, cheesecake.
and it's so good.
Is it
I hate to
divine?
say how much I've eaten of it. It is so good. We made espresso cheesecake
Angelic.
with a chocolate ganache on top and
Ooh.
an Oreo crust bottom. And oh,
Oh. Oh.
fuck
Oh,
me
Brittany.
sideways. It is so good. And so I sprinkled Heath. She brought over Heath topping. So on like the left side, I did a
I
Heath
know.
topping. And so
What's the
that's
Heath
lovely.
topping? Is that
It's
like a
like
type of candy bar or
toffee.
something?
Yeah, Heath is
Oh
a
yes,
toffee
Heath.
flavor, you know what I mean?
Yes, Heath
So
little
then they
bars.
have them
They're
in the
always in
bag,
like the small
pre-cut.
knick-knacky
Yeah, yeah,
Halloween
yeah,
stuff, you
yeah.
know? Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, and they're always
Jeff feel.
sticking in your teeth. Well,
Yeah.
now they have like little bits you put into
Ooh.
baking stuff, so you can have little
That's
toffee
pretty
bits.
nifty.
It's quite lovely. It saves
I
a
bet
lot
that's
of
just good
time.
on ice cream too.
Oh, it is quite,
Oh shit.
quite.
Okay.
Highly recommend
Good to
Hershey's.
know.
Hershey's. Um, So yeah, put those on top. So it's kind of like a nice little espresso chocolate toffee. So we
Mm.
did that, and then we got me ready for the Magic and Mischief Fairy Market on Saturday.
Yeah, magic and mischief.
How cool was that? Oh, my antlers, and then the floral on the antlers that I like did. I made
Straight out
that.
of Narnia, dog. It
Oh,
was
and then the
awesome.
ears. Thank
Yeah, you
you.
did so good.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
couldn't stop looking at it. It was awesome.
Yes.
And
Ah, thank
with
you.
the antlers and stuff,
Oh,
like,
it
oh
was so
my
much
gosh,
fun.
absolutely crushed it.
Ah,
Like,
Dankeschön,
couldn't get
Dankeschön,
much more
Dankeschön.
magical than that.
Ah, hails to the year. Yeah, I felt just like, where is my centaur husband? Where is he coming out of? Like he's gonna just appear. I don't even know what a centaur would, sound like. Yeah, exactly.
Comes out with a freaking bow and
Exactly.
arrow, just shoots
Oh,
like, you know.
oh, horny.
He was out there somewhere. He was out there somewhere.
Yeah, not in Effingham, but he
You
heard
should
my
have.
call.
You blew a chauffeur. Like, yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. I
exactly.
mean,
Yeah,
Narnia, man.
yeah.
I felt, and you know what was really cool was everyone was really dressed up. Like
Good.
a
That's
lot of
always the
people had those
best.
elf ears. Like she got like 100 pairs or something because,
Wow.
and they were $5. So everyone was and she
Yeah,
got different skin tones, which was absolutely lovely.
that's
And
how you
so,
do it.
oh, it was so
So was
great.
that a
So
vendor
everyone was like,
at the place, or was it just a
it
person
was
like, you know,
outside. Wait, what?
outside the venue, or what? What was that?
Outside of the store. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So
yeah.
she hosted it, Hazel Jane.
Uh
Um,
huh.
and then uh yeah, they blocked off the whole street and it was
That's
filled with
awesome.
different types of like vendors and like
Yeah.
clothing. They had some girl and she was like painting on denim, like all this stuff. And like,
Oh,
to
that's
like
nice.
customize your back pocket, super
Yeah.
cool. And then I don't know, there was just tons of different people and different types of fairies. And then this older gal comes up to me and she was like, "You have the best. The antlers are just, I have not seen anything quite like it." I said, "Oh, thank you so
And they're
much."
so tall
They're
too. That's the
so
best
tall.
part. That's the
Oh,
best part because I haven't seen them that tall. Like usually I see like they're little tiny ones, little
yeah, the
stubbies,
little like guys.
and it's like, guys,
Yeah, if I'm
be
gonna do antlers, let's
you get
fucking
the
go.
freaking antlers. You want to be a fucking moose? Be a
Yes,
moose, you know?
moose,
Forest
moose.
moose, you
Dude,
know?
for
I'm a
real
magical
though,
moose,
magical
bitch.
moose. If you give a moose a mushroom, that's a magical moose.
That's a magical moose.
I'm into that. I
Oh
would,
my gosh,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I thought I had a
Oh
connection with
my
a
gosh,
magical
yeah,
moose. Oh, Cat Lenny and I had that connect with a magical moose.
yeah.
Oh, we
With the
really
moose,
did.
that's whew.
But
Yeah.
yeah, dude, but for real, these antlers are lit. And then I had to do that fairy dance with them and I had to do a whole bow and like the antler suit
Oh,
on. Like I was like, yeah, and I
nice.
wore my
That's
hair in
like the hardest
space
part.
buns. Yeah,
Yeah.
so during the day, Sasha was trying to do my hair and it was a fail. She's definitely a boy mom, and mom never taught me really how to do hair. And so it was like, you know, gotta do these hair, gotta do these
Yeah.
hair. And
Was it like pins to keep it
it,
in or anything?
no, because we were trying to like French
Because
braid to
you
like make
have,
it
yeah.
tight, and then it was like loose, and then it
Oh,
was like,
so the
well,
buns
this
work.
is working. So it was like, yeah, let's just space bun it up and then tight, and then those will stay at least back, and then my
Yeah.
face will keep them forward. And then the ears
That's pretty
too kind
smart.
of help having the
Yeah.
tucked behind my ears. So then that
Yeah.
silicone was right. But yeah, so that was a fair
That's
market.
so fun.
Sick.
Oh, I still haven't gone to a Renaissance fair, you know, and like
Oh,
I've
we gotta go. And now I have
like
like a good
yeah. Yeah, I would love to go, and like I still need to pick up HEMA again. I need to go to a HEMA class. That's
what
the
is HEMA?
historical European martial arts. That's the longsword fighting class that I took
Oh
in college.
yes,
Yeah, the
Matthew,
Italian
yes.
Fiore di Bagheria
Oh,
school of longsword fighting. There's two schools, but they have real ass tournaments and real ass stuff, and it's usually in a conjunction like with these big ass Renaissance fairs in Europe.
damn.
So at some point we got to go because they have real
That'd be
ass
sick.
jousting, you know, real people in real ass armor, and you could
Is it
buy
real?
and make your own real armor.
Real.
But yeah, it
Both of
is.
them would be real.
Yeah, versus like fencing, which has, you know, the thin little rapiers. These
Yeah.
are real combat swords, and then it's teaching techniques that historians and
Damn.
different martial artists have like deciphered, and then have like built a whole sport around it. So
Damn.
yeah. But you know, my goal is to just have a full set of armor, you know,
Yeah. Like
that I can
chainmail
wear.
and armor.
Chainmail, full plate armor, yes,
Full plate
with like a
Mandalorian.
no, I'm
I'm just
talking Gondorian, not Mandalorian, Gondorian. I'm freaking
okay.
Aragorn, Boromir, you know, Faramir. I'm taking on fucking Mordor, you know.
Okay.
Let's
Woo!
go.
The hobbits are going to
Spraying
Isengard.
the shit on me, you know. But that's what I want. Oh, that'd be so cool, wouldn't it?
Oh,
And then
that'd be
like,
so
yeah,
sick.
we'll make you an
That'd
epic
be
pair of
so
magic
heavy.
moose. Yeah. Oh no, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Nah, nah.
And
You
it's
want
all
me to wear
over. It's
moose
pretty
ears?
fixable. Yeah, I do. I want you to wear moose antlers, and then I'll have the thing. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Or what is a moose? Oh no.
That'd be just an epic Renaissance fair, Sunderkids, you know, fucking adventure. Let's go.
Fucking adventure. Let's go. Let's go. Let's
At
moose up.
some point, we got to moose up. You know.
That would be really sick. I'm very, 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 very down for that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Maybe like caribou style Norway ish, you know?
Ooh. Yeah, if we go to Norway,
Ooh,
let's go.
gotta go to Norway.
Yeah.
Oh
Let's go to a
yeah.
Renaissance fair in Norway. That's what I'm saying. Like while we're there. Oh.
Yeah. That would be so sick. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ren Fair, definitely. That's a
Yeah.
summer thing. We should look for one in Seattle for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
I don't know if it's already.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so I did that Saturday, and then Sunday I
Oh,
vibed. I cut 21 green peppers, so green bell peppers. I was helping sort the
ooh.
clothes for my interview clothing drive, and they were like, "Hey, Brittany, you want any of this produce that came from the food bank?" And
Yeah.
they were like, "We can't really give it out because it's
Yes.
not
Give me more,
produce, right?"
please. Yeah.
Yeah, and so they gave me a box of green bell peppers. I'm
Ooh.
like, okay,
Nice.
here we go. I cut all of them, 21
Okay.
green bell peppers, okay? And I ended up
Wow.
sauteing them where I cut up 5 onions. I was dying. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try this like thing from The Help. She
So.
talked about putting a match between her teeth, right? Like an old match, right? Okay, have you heard this? No.
No. What are you
Okay,
talking about?
so when you
I
cut
thought you were
onions,
making food,
I am making food. So a
and it's
match,
something with a
okay,
match in your mouth.
match, yes,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Okay.
So you put
Okay.
it in your
Okay. Okay.
mouth while you cut onions, and the phosphorus is supposed to deter the fumes away from your eyes.
Hmm.
Okay, so I did
Okay.
it, and it really
It
worked
worked.
until I started drooling all over the fucking match. And I was moving my face.
And
I'm concentrating on cutting
so
onions, I'm
Yeah.
trying to like make sure this because it is like a protective shield, okay? But then I
Yeah.
think I pointed the shield down. I had full contact with the eyes,
Full
and I'm
contact.
drooling, and that was like and then the panic set in, and then I'm like in the other room, like washing my hands and blowing
You
out
got to
my
be
eyes.
wearing swim goggles, Brittany. Come
I
on.
know, I know, I know. I did that for, but then they started fogging up, and then I'd be like, how do I clean these goggles with my onion fingies? And like, it's such a gosh darn hassle. So I need to get like snowboard goggles. Is kind of my next step,
Okay.
or like I need like the Bill Nye the Science Guy, like those science
Bill,
goggles,
Bill, Bill.
like the
Yeah, get
air, a little
a scuba
filter.
mask.
Oh, see, no, I can't. That makes me
So you
like
don't have to breathe out of your mouth. Cutting out garlic.
psychopath looking like
Yeah. Oh my
horrid.
god.
Like, and just breathing onions. Oh my no. So it took me a bit to get the onions cut, but I
Yeah,
did. I
naturally.
did. I
Yeah.
got it. Yeah, naturally. So that was fine. And but then I did a little salt, little peat, little
Mm, mm.
EVOO, and then some paprika. And then I put those all together, and
Paprika.
then I ended up having like 4 sheet pans worth of this shit. I
Oh damn.
roasted it for like ever because I had too many. I
Damn.
crowded the pan. I crowded the pan. What are you not supposed to do? Overcrowd the pan.
Oh yeah,
What
don't
did I
crowd the
do?
pan, Brittany.
I
Crowd
crowded
of the
the pan.
pan.
So like some of them are getting
Dumbass.
scorched, and I'm like, yes, like get that char. And then the rest of them are like soaking in their own
Mm.
juices, like having a hot bath. Like, oh, you bitches. So I had to
Yeah.
like drain some juice, get them
Soggy.
more little like, charred up. But anyways, they're
Churd.
great. And I
Mm.
mean, I gotta throw them on everything. I think I'm gonna put them in some eggs. I think like a
That'd be good.
little, yeah,
Make
right. I think
some
that'd
have a
be
little Taco Tuesday tomorrow, remember?
little taco tuna. Yeah, I just
Mm.
put those.
Little
I don't really
fajitas.
have meat, Like I don't
Well,
really.
you know,
But I
yeah,
guess I could just put,
technically,
like,
yeah, you just throw
that and then
whatever you want
yeah,
into a
and
yeah.
make some tortillas. That'd be sick.
Yeah, just
Sick, sick,
fucking
sick,
eat it.
sick. Fucking eat it. Yeah, that's what I did. I put a plate and I just shoved them down. Oh, Nicole gave me some asparagus from her parents' garden. I ate that.
Gross. But I know you
Oh,
like
yeah, I don't
asparagus.
like yeah.
I
But
do not like asparagus.
I keep getting nice friends that give me parts of their garden, and that is
Well, that's
quite
very
lovely.
kind. Yeah,
It
that's
is
super
quite
lovely.
kind. Like,
I
oh, do
just
you like
got
asparagus? I'm like, yeah. And then I get asparagus.
yeah, I just got the basil plant, the corn
Mm,
plant, and the
mm.
cauliflower plant now. And
You're gonna have a little
yeah,
cauliflower.
well, hopefully,
I
I
hope
get a
you get
good
a
head.
corn. I just bought 2 ears of corn. They're 33 cents an
That's
ear.
awesome. An
It's a
ear?
good price.
That's a good price for an
So,
ear.
and it's a little
I
early
guess
in the season, yeah.
nowadays. Yeah, there's at Safeway they started having sweet corn and it's like 4 for
Okay.
$5. And I was like, "Oh my gosh."
What?
Oh my gosh.
Ass.
And then there's like the 4-pack of
Ass.
already shucked
Pre-shucked.
with pre-shucked but still has the hair on it for some reason for the presentation, but a 4-pack for like $6. I was like, "What
Oh my
is
god.
this horseshit?" It was
I just
no.
bought an ear each for 33 cents.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
why
that's what
I
being
can't
close to
yeah.
product should be like.
You can't have like a salmon and trout
Yeah, no, I don't touch
and
fish around here.
yeah, and I can't have good corn. We all have our
Yeah,
burdens to bear.
yeah. I can get a good steak though, let me tell you.
Yeah. I
Get
just
that
can't afford
meat.
beef right now.
Yeah, no.
So I
No
just go to
beef
the
right now.
parents and then
Yeah,
they
they
feed
eat
me.
good food.
They
They eat great
got that
food.
Angus
They got that
beef.
Angus beef. They got that salmon. It's so
They got that
delicious.
T-bones, they got that chicken.
Okay, but what did you do this weekend?
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Sorry,
I
I coughed
had
away.
a jam-packed weekend.
Did you
It was
know?
actually pretty awesome. Yes, on Friday I had my big 3-hour long in service.
Oh
Excuse you.
wow.
3-hour long summer in
Thank
service.
you.
So we had the small one the week before, and then this one was the full in like all staff in service. So
Okay.
that was pretty great. We got through a lot of skills. We still didn't get through half the things we wanted to do because
Dang.
just having that many people that you're working through stuff.
Yeah.
Always a headache. But the cool thing about this is I'm a boss. So
I know.
I made 2 trays of Twix bars, the homemade Twix bars.
Matthew.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, definitely gone by today. When I went into work, they're gone.
I
So by
bet.
by the end of it, like one tray was just completely gone, and then the second one had for the rest of the staff for that day, and then throughout the weekend. So yeah,
Gone, gone, gone. I mean, you
yeah,
could
they
finish a
loved
half
it.
a pan.
Yeah, and it was pretty funny. Like a lot of them were like, "Oh, this is actually pretty good." I was like, "Yeah, yeah, I know."
Yeah,
I'm
you
like, you
didn't
don't
have
have to
faith
tell
in me.
me.
Now you
Yeah,
do.
yeah, but like this is how you do it. It's super easy. Like
Yeah,
it's not that hard, but like
they're
it still takes a
delicious.
little bit of time. And oh my gosh, yeah, these ones were
Yeah,
particularly
they're
good.
probably one of
Yeah,
the best.
yeah, one of the best recipes we got.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then I got a text from Colby saying, "Hey, what are you doing tonight?" So Brandy had her sister in town,
Okay.
so they're having a
Okay.
girls' night, and so he was like, "I just
Fun.
need to like hang out." So
Oh,
I give him a call. I'm like, "Hey, so I just got home. What's the plan? Do you want me to like hop over to your place? Because that's how it usually goes. Because my friends have houses, and I got a nice apartment.
yeah.
You always default to the apartment or the house with air
Yeah,
conditioning
absolutely.
versus a third story
And
apartment
pet.
without. Yeah, yeah, exactly. But no, he actually wanted to come over here, which is great.
Aw.
Awesome,
Oh, sweet.
fantastic. Yeah. So he comes over, we're hanging out, we're just like drinking beers, we're chit chat, we're talking, and then he's we put on Trailer Park Boys a little bit. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the
Nice.
first time I've had that TV on in like 3 months. Like it's
Oh,
been a
wow.
while. I've just been primarily watching anything and everything from my computer, and just sitting
Okay.
in this chair. And then if I do
Nice.
sit on the couch, I'm playing the guitar and listening to a podcast or, putting something on over here. A lot of it's YouTube. So,
Okay.
I can't do that on the
Look at you
TV,
go.
or I could do, but that TV just makes me mad because it has a electronic hum
Because it's
that
the
I can just
worst
hear.
TV
I can
ever.
feel it. Yeah, and it has a little
Yeah.
spot on it too, and it's
Gotta
and
take
it's
it out of
freaking
there.
100 pounds and everything. But
Now it's not even worth it. You gotta get
no,
rid of it.
I got to get rid of it. The
You
plan is
gotta get rid of it.
when Crump comes out here, that is the plan. We will take it out.
Okay. When is Crump
Yes.
out there?
The week after Giz, unfortunately. He's not coming to
When
Giz.
is Giz?
In 2 weeks.
What is the dates? Don't give me this.
Oh my
fucking
gosh.
in 2 weeks.
Giz is June 16th, 17th, and 18th.
June
Friday, Saturday,
16th.
Sunday. And then he is coming out the next following weekend for the Friday, the 23rd, and then staying through Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
For what occasion? Just funsies?
Funsies. Yeah.
Oh,
We needed
he's
some bro
going
time.
straight
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. So we're going to find a show on Saturday or Friday. We're going to do maybe a little hike, go hang out at the beach. It should be a nice
Sick.
weekend,
Lovely.
But yeah. Oh, it's gonna be sick. And then
Sick.
I'm gonna commission him to do that. Oh, and we're gonna jam. So hopefully he's gonna bring a new Strat. That's the plan. He's gonna get a Stratomaster.
Strat.
It's an electric guitar. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So
okay. So
anyway,
there's a plan to get rid of that. Good. Glad
there's a plan to get rid of
Very
it.
happy.
Back
Okay.
to
So
the
Colb's.
Colby hangout time. So it was just dope. And then, but it was like funny because it was like the first. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're the first human I've had in my apartment in a while. So we real quickly need to repot my polka dot begonia into the nice pot that mom and dad got me. So it's this like nice porcelain pot, and it was in a plastic one, so it kept falling down and then breaking off a leaf, and then it's hanging, drooping like a mofo. Because the only thing I had to stake it with was a part of one of those like cheap plastic frames that I use for my like posters. I had next it's the only thing I had straight that was like 2-3 feet tall, I just stuck it in there. And
Yeah.
then here I am, like 6 months later, like, oh shit, I should probably go get it. And there's like
Yeah.
$2 at grocery outlet, just right
Yeah.
there. I mean,
Yeah.
I walk by them all the time, like, oh, I don't need $2 to buy that because I have this
Yeah.
really,
You
really
do.
crappy solution at home. But
Yeah.
so that thing keeps falling, and it's beautiful. It's flowering right now. It's been
Ah,
flowering. So there's these
flowering.
little pink heart looking flowers just on the top.
Oh, go
Yeah.
down there.
So we got that repotted. Oh, so happy, so excited.
So
And then
good.
and
I'm
then I
glad.
did go to the grocery outlet and did get those big plastic steaks, and I
Good.
did fix it. So
Good. Good.
we
Good.
got
Good. Good. Good.
it's
Good.
all
Good.
good.
Good. I'm
Okay.
happy.
Yeah, but it was great. It was just a great hangout. And then the next day was going to Patrick's 12th birthday party.
Ah,
So Justin,
yes. How was
Patrick,
that?
yeah. So it was awesome because it was a water balloon fight. So it was him plus like
Oh,
6, 7 little kids. Um, Jordan and Colby ended up running around and getting way more wet than I did, but I got a couple water
I believe
balloons
that.
thrown at me,
Really?
but oh, of course. And then I did a
Just
bit of
nailed you?
the oh yeah, this one kid, like as I turned around, he just nailed me right in the straight in the back. It was like
Ooh.
it was a great shot, but I'm like, dude, you don't throw it at somebody's back. Like, wait till I turn around and then hit me in the chest or like hit me in the face or do something. Like,
Oh, whoa
you know,
there.
like unhonorable young man.
Not in the
So
face. I'd rather take it in the back than the face.
well, if you look your enemy in the eye before you shoot.
I don't
No,
have any honor. If you're gonna kill me,
but
just stab me in the back.
So you know what I did? I went back to my car and got my gigantic 1990s Super Soaker, brought that bad boy out, wiped off all the cobwebs that were from the parents'
Oh,
garage, filled that bad boy up, then spent,
wow.
20 seconds just pump,
Yeah.
and then for a sweet 5-second release, just drench this kid in the face. But it's like a big long build up to it because like obviously I have to like fill it out. So it just
Yeah,
takes forever.
yeah.
But yeah, I totally decked these kids and they were like freaking out. And then eventually they asked like, "Oh, can we like play with this?" I was like, "No, you cannot touch it." It is held together with hot glue that I put on like 10 years ago. It is very
Oh,
fragile.
yeah.
Now over like,
Yeah.
25 years old. Like it's,
Oh, man.
you know,
That's an
it's
epic
almost as
Super
old as I
Soaker.
am because even when I bought it, it was still like 8, 10 years old. So it's like I don't even, and I
Was
got it
it
at a
from a
garage
garage
sale.
sale?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that and then the two other ones that had the front schnozzle that like
Yep.
twisted. So you had that
Yeah.
like 180 squirt view, like ooh, yeah, I got you. Like you can move the freaking gun, like turn around, but no, it's like oh yeah, yeah. No, it
Oh,
is
my
some
God.
some fun stuff. But that morning I had soda. I went to Joann's and picked up a T-shirt. So I sewed him one of the Game Boy Color Pocket T-shirts. So
Oh.
so I asked Justin like, wait, what's the size and does he have a favorite
Yeah.
color? This is what I'm thinking. Like, would he prefer a NASA or Game Boy Color? He's like, oh,
Yeah.
definitely Game Boy and like I think purple. I'm like, here's the 5 colors that I got, and he's like, let's do purple. I'm like, perfect. So I got the white T-shirt and then got and they turned out so great. And I needed to take some more pictures of them in it.
Yeah.
But I'll eventually get some photos. But it's awesome, and I'm just so happy about
Yeah.
those Game Boy Pockets. And I guess
Sick.
he had just he had started playing Justin's Game Boy, so he's
Really?
just been through Pokemon Red, and I guess he picked up he caught a Pikachu, which is
Nice.
semi rare if it's early in the game.
Okay.
Pokemon Yellow, you get started off with a Pikachu, but Pokemon Red and Blue, it's hard to find.
Interesting.
Yeah, except for like later in the game. But I don't know where he is at. So
Okay.
I
Go
digress.
Patrick Bell.
Yeah. So
Big 12.
that was awesome. Yeah, Big 12. So then Justin, Colby, Tay, Caitlin, Gator were there as well.
Okay.
So
Sick.
we're
Oh,
having a
true.
fun time. We're vibing. We're playing long games. We play a little bit of beer pong, as we does. And then
Yeah.
also Patrick's playing because he knows how to play and he's pretty good. Um,
Yeah.
mhm,
As he
mhm,
would.
mhm. And so then immediately after, I start driving to Portland.
Oh, snap.
Yup.
You
So that
went
was
down Saturday night?
I went down separately from the parents. So they went down and had an epic hike down by
Yeah.
Beacon Rock
Yes.
and it was
They
close
saw
to like where
all
I
the
all of the
mountains.
mountains, all of them. Jefferson,
Frickin'
Adams,
A.
St. Helens, Hood. Oh my gosh.
Even like a little Three Sisters, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she was pointing at all these things.
Uh-huh. Wild.
Insanely impressive.
So I got to get to that place, and that's very close
Yeah.
to where my friend Adam lives. So
Okay.
I got to get out there.
That's the guy that you send
It's been
books
due.
to.
Yeah, yeah, we're pen pals, and I need to write him.
Cute.
Oh my gosh, I need to send him his book back, but I need to drive out to him. But
There
that's
you
a
go.
long drive
Personal
and it's
delivery.
gas. I know it is.
Yeah.
It's looking at me.
You poor.
Yeah, it's the he first lent me the Golden Compass series, which is pretty great.
Ah.
So I finally finished that whole series. So that's the last thing I need to give him. I've been giving him some Redwall books and
Sick.
some other ones. So yeah. Um,
Fun. Anyways,
but
speaking
it's down there by White Salmon Hood, and it's so they had an epic time. But
yeah.
since I had the birthday party, I couldn't go with them. So
Yeah.
um,
Okay.
while I'm at the birthday party, I'm doing laundry at the house. I have it
Okay.
going. So A-OK. I got clean clothes to go down to P-Town.
Nice.
For the weekend.
Nice.
So I swing by the house, get that, and then head on down. So,
Yeah.
it's only about a 3-hour drive, but then I show up at Christine's. So I'm spending the night at Christine's. And then,
Okay.
yeah, because they have the guest bedroom. And I'm like, it was
Hell to
either
the
that or split the hotel room with the parents. I'm like, I
yeah.
don't necessarily want to split a hotel room with the parents.
Nah.
If I have a singular guest bedroom available at a house.
Correct.
So I'm
Correct.
gonna go ahead and do
With
that.
puppies.
Yeah.
Oh, you
What?
got to see all three dogs. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
yeah, Juju and Marvel and Loki. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh,
And
Juju.
Christine, she had this game, Juju. Yeah, little Juju. Oh my gosh, that
I've
is so
never seen
cute.
that dog in person. I want to see it so bad.
Oh, it's pretty cute. He's pretty cute. So she had this game. It was like pop rock, pop socks, pop sock. But it's like silicone little things that suction cup to any surface, like any like thing, and then
Okay.
it's kind of like cornhole bocce rules. You toss it, but you can
Okay.
place it anywhere. It's super cool. I'm gonna send you this. I'm doing a really bad job at describing
Okay.
it, but we played 2 rounds and it was awesome.
Sick.
It was super fun. Yeah, it's a perfect party game. Like we're gonna have to get
Awesome.
this, and we're gonna be able to bring it wherever because as long as it's like, remember in the '90s that they had those
Sticky hands.
suction things, and then like they had the pop ones, right?
Yep.
Yep, it's like that
Yep.
type of suction. You could chuck it at the
Yeah.
wall, beep. Either that or
Okay.
if it doesn't. So whoever gets closest to the target, that one that's suctioned or standing up, that guy gets 3 points, and then the other ones are 1 behind it.
Sick.
And then you try to like cancel out their score.
Okay.
Kind of
Okay.
like
Okay.
cornhole rules of scoring,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
with this thing. Awesome. So we just played that
Sick.
a couple rounds. Yeah, it was awesome.
Cool.
Because the
Heck
next
yeah.
morning we went over to Aunt Julie's,
Okay.
and then Danielle, the parents were there. We had a nice little
Okay.
breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
Good.
And then Nick had the Hood strawberries. He went you picking, and the Hood strawberries are freaking heavenly. So sweet, so. Oh my gosh, those strawberries are something else. And I had it's so funny because he brought over 3 because it's like, oh well, Susan and Keith are there, I gotta bring strawberries. He's like, three's good because he usually bakes all this like crazy stuff with these strawberries. So he's like, no,
Yeah.
I only got so many, but he has like 20 pounds. they're all partitioned already. So it was great that we got
Damn.
three. And then mom's like, do you want one? I was like, no, I know you guys really want it for your oatmeal. Like, it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. You know?
They do
No, man.
definitely want it for their
They want
oatmeal.
the for their oatmeal, and I had like four of them, and I was like, I'll be sick. This
Straws,
is
man.
so good. Oh my gosh! But the Jeff's memorial, Uncle Jeff's memorial,
Mhm.
was very good, very good.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
it was a beautiful sunshiny day, and I guess that's the river that he always likes to hang out at. He liked to hang out at
Mm,
and go fishing and stuff. And it
very
was
cool.
good to be with all the Younce clans, That was kind of
Younce
wild.
blood in the
Young
house.
Buns, yeah. So all of Dickie's kids, Dickie was there. All of
Sick.
Judy's, brothers and sisters there.
Good.
Um, the our side Larue's, and then we had our fam as the thing, and then
Good.
Wanda, and then that whole side. So
Good.
it's like a bunch of family and friends, a lot of friends too,
Fun.
which was great.
Oh,
Um, just so many cool pictures. Then it's like crazy because then there's a picture of all five kids
yeah.
in a row, and I'm like, how did like I knew inherently that mom was the youngest, but then I kind of forget sometimes that she's the youngest of her five, and I'm the youngest
Yeah.
of our five. I'm like, oh
Oh,
god,
I never put that
make,
together.
makes kind of like some wild sense.
Yoo-hoo.
Yeah, I can definitely see it.
Matthew.
The youngest. If I'm the youngest, then I can see that she's the youngest. Um,
Mm-hmm.
hmm And then like I'm looking at them like, guys, this guy has hair. This Dickie has hair. This guy has hair. I'm like, how old are you guys in these pictures again? You're 26. He's 30. He's 35.
Yeah.
You're like, what is going on, mom? Why do I
Yeah.
have no hair on top? Come on. Come on. Where's that young's blood for me now? Like,
Yeah.
but
It's Granddad
how's
Leonard's. It's not the boys' thing.
no, I thought it was maternal through the mom's line.
Yeah, maternal. Oh, is it
Maternal.
maternal
Maternal.
grandmother?
So mom, grandma, her mom, her mom, her mom, her mom. So you look at the mom side of the family. If the
Yeah,
dudes
yeah,
have
yeah.
full heads of hair, it's a good sign.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So her
I'm
brothers
just a
would not
little
have
I'm
the
just a
same
little
hair as
early.
you. You know what
They should.
I'm
Because
saying? Now
do
I'm
you not
confused.
understand
I
this?
don't need an explanation.
Okay, never mind.
Okay. We
Let's
move on.
move
I don't
on.
want to feel like an
Okay.
idiot.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
It'll
It took me a while to like wrap
be
my
an
head around
aha
it. Yeah, yeah.
moment
Never mind. But I was giving mom shit
later.
about it. It was pretty funny. Um,
Anyways,
but it was crazy because that's a picture of her when she's 26.
yeah,
I'm like, oh my gosh, you're younger than I am right now. Like wild.
yeah, so
Yeah,
gorgeous.
because that's like the one photo that they have of all five of them together. Most of the time, it
Really,
was the four different ones. Uh-huh.
I don't know if I've seen said photo.
Yeah, I don't think I had before this either. So,
Okay, well, I
mhm,
hope there's a copy. Would love to see a
yeah.
copy
But it
or a
was
pic
it was a
if it wasn't
beautiful little service. Everybody stayed a little
good.
longer. I mean, we just kept talking to everybody, so it was good
Good.
catching up and seeing everybody and making sure everybody had exchanged information. There was a couple of people from Auburn that drove down as well. Like people have moved around, but yeah, no, it was beautiful. And then straight from
Good.
there, drove home.
Yeah. Nice.
hmm
Crush
Yep.
it.
So then this morning,
Mm.
getting into our main topic, I
Mm.
had a little class at the elementary school called Thorndike that's real close to
Thorndike.
Foster and Walter Middle School. Yes, Thorndike.
Showalter. Wow, those are quite the names.
Walter, Thorndike, and um, what did I say the
Oh,
first one was?
Seattle.
Foster. Yep. So,
Foster.
but it was fun. There was a fourth grade class, a third grade class, and a fifth grade class. So we were doing a water safety day, another thing. So I did the CPR station, and then there was a
Wow.
reach, throw, don't go station, and
Oh,
then
good.
fitting for life jackets.
Oh, nice. So
So
what
we
did
just
you
set them
how did
through.
you teach kids CPR?
Yeah, so we have 4 mannequins up, and then it's like, okay, who knows what CPR is? All right, it's when you know make someone alive again. It's if somebody's drowning and you do this, and they're like push, 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 and they're like, oh, it's like making them breathe, and I'm like, sure, yes, kind of, no, not at all, but yes, like sure. So like it's when you're
Yeah.
like restarting the heart, pumping blood through the system and
Yeah.
reviving the person, and we want them to be alive. So okay, here are the steps. You tap on their shoulder. Are you okay? Are you okay? So everybody do that, and then they're like slapping their face. And yeah, and then they bang with their
Oh,
fists right on it.
damn.
I'm like, guys, would you want
Gentle.
someone to slap your face when you're unconscious? No. So don't do that to my mannequin. Thank you. And then they're like, okay, they have no clue what I'm talking about. Like those are way too
Yeah.
big of words for some of them. But like, oh my gosh. And then there's different language barriers, which are just fun to fun to
Oh,
work with
that's
for
good.
elementary school kids. So they're
That's
just like
very
looking at
fun.
me. I'm like, oh, fun. But then it's like that, and then okay, let's look, listen, and feel for breath. Because
Yep.
people breathe and you hear it and you feel it, and you can like look at the chest if it rises.
This is great.
Okay, and then what's the next step? Oh, okay, we do the I'm like, no, 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 no.
You
The
look like
next
you're
step is
plunging a toilet.
yeah, exactly. They do. And next step is call 911. Okay,
Call
911, what's your
911.
emergency? Okay, what do we say? Oh, we're here. We're at the gym. We're at, a Thorndike Elementary School. Tell them scenario. And then yes, do CPR. And then it's like, okay, put your hands out, interlock those fingers and then push down, keep those elbows.
Wow.
So, yeah. So a
Did
few
he
of
get
them can
certified that
actually
day?
do them. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're going to employ them. Child labor,
Yeah.
you know,
3rd grade, you can
we're
get
going to, yeah,
CPR certified. Junior
yeah,
CPR
let's make it.
certified.
Yeah, let's get you junior lifeguards.
Yeah,
But
666.
like a lot of them don't have even the mass and body strength to push down the
Oh,
mannequin all
yeah.
the way. And then only one of the mannequins had the lights that light up when you actually do the pump, 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 pump.
Oh, good.
So yeah,
So they fail.
so yeah, so they all failed. But it was just hilarious because like they
Oh,
they were all
children.
super hyped to be learning and being in the gym for
Yeah.
gym class and having people from the pool, and then
Yeah.
yeah,
And
so
you're
it was a fun thing.
hands-on. It's like fu you're,
Yeah,
in there
and
slapping
I have
mannequin faces. They're
and
having a blast.
my voice by the end of it was like, oh gosh, I'm pretty hoarse, but because it's a gym, so there's 3 people yelling
Oh,
instructions
God.
for kids that are already yelling and screaming. And it's like, guys. Oh wait, no, hold up, pause. Oh, everybody, eyes on me, eyes on me. Okay,
Oh, man.
so you got to do this. But even these elementary classes were way less chaotic than Justin's B-Day party. They
Really?
had like kids like they were throwing things, and like one kid was they kept because okay, I don't know if you know this, but water balloons have this invention now where it's a hose nozzle that has a
Yes.
bunch of different straws that then
Yes.
you push it and then they
Yeah,
all go into the pool.
correct.
Awesome. Like what? That's
Yeah,
so cool.
they're at
But
Costco.
as they were doing that, he's trying to like fill them up and doing that, and then the kids would grab it and like just take a bite out of it and just like
Bite
pop
it?
it. Yeah, and pop it
A
in
water
their hands.
balloon.
A water balloon. So the
For
kid just did
what
that.
purpose?
You're telling me, dog. Like it
Okay,
was so dumb.
idiot.
So dumb. And then he just kept
Uh,
doing it. It's like, guys, we gotta save this for like the actual balloon fight. Guys, hold up, guys,
why
wait,
are you
guys,
eating
wait. He keeps
a water
eating them
balloon,
and
you
just
piece
like
of shit?
stand there. We're just like, it's like, dude, stop eating it and like don't put it in your pockets. Like they're
What's
not gonna and
wrong
they
with
keep
kids?
popping and they just keep throwing it at random things. It's like, guys, we haven't started yet. Don't grab them while like just wait a minute and we're gonna get
These are
so
like
many
11
water
and
balloons
12-year-olds,
and
yeah?
then you can go. Yeah,
Come
exactly.
on, they should know better.
They should kind of know better, but also they're just like chaotic. Um,
Yeah, and they're all
and it was
boys, I
hilarious
assume.
because at the end of that, one kid was starting to do the water balloons himself, and then other kids kept coming up and grabbing. He's like, guys, wait, wait. It's like, oh, I
Oh,
get why you guys were so mad at us for grabbing all of them. Like, yeah, like you only have so many, and you guys keep
yeah,
throwing them away and wasting it.
yeah.
And then like
Waste,
they're
like you could have smashed
wasting
someone
it.
else's back
Yeah.
with that.
And then we made them clean it up, of course, and then they're just like
Yes,
picking up the little tiny plastic
shards.
pieces all across
Oh
the
my
yard
god.
for a good 20 minutes because like they just went ham
Yeah,
for no reason without actually doing the fight or the activities. It's like guys.
yeah. You
But
guys have to clean up.
kids. But it was hilarious because like Caitlin was like, "Oh, that's another reason. Let's add that to the list of why I don't want to have kids."
Are they not having kids? No plan
I don't think so. Like she is on the that was
on the
on
no kid train.
that event was on the con list, and I'm like that it was nothing. Like there's a kid crying, there's a kid being a bully, there's
Yeah,
these guys are just not paying attention and just not listening, and then are just like getting everything wet. This is standard. This is not
yeah.
that
This
bad,
is
guys.
this is very chill. But like,
Nobody's
still,
broken an arm,
I get it.
like yeah, but I get it. I
Still
get
a
it. I get it.
nuisance that you
Oh yeah,
don't need
for
to
sure.
be around.
It's chaos. You're inviting chaos into your life. But
You are in a. It's chaos. I mean,
if you're good with
you
chaos, then
have
you're good.
you have a little control, but you don't have full and final control. Like these are
They
minds of their
are
own.
other humans. Yes.
They're other
Just
humans.
little tiny humans that don't know shit.
Yeah, and they get away with it because they're cute. They don't know shit.
Uh-huh.
And oh man, I mean they. Yeah,
Yeah.
kids, man.
So it's kind of crazy because, like, so we wanted to talk about kids for this episode for a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
So my question to you is, do you want kids? Drinks a big sip of beer.
It's like, I'm not planning
Long
on it.
pause.
I have no, yes. Ultimately, yes.
Ultimately, yes. Okay, the answer
Ultimately,
is yes.
yes.
Have you
Yes.
thought about how many?
I mean, I would like to have at least 3. I always tell people, "Oh, you should have 3." But then
Why do you need the third? You don't like just the 2?
2's fun,
Yeah, but
but
you
like
like
it's
3 as a
but
party?
like I'm not gonna do a 5,
Well, yeah.
like us. But like,
But I mean, like, 2.
yeah,
You went straight to 3. I'm just curious why 3 is the
Mm,
magic
I
number. You
don't,
just
I don't know.
3.
Yeah, Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost.
So you're giving birth to Jesus
The
next. All
Trinity, the
3 of us.
Triforce.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Holy geometry.
yeah. So I assume like yeah. I just know. I don't know. I just always thought
Okay.
3.
Yeah, I mean, you have to have
Yeah.
no
I
explanation.
don't know.
3. You want kids? You want 3? Bet.
Yeah.
Done.
Cool. Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah. But it's like,
Interesting.
yeah, I have no plans on starting anything
And
anytime
no
soon.
timing. Obviously, you have no
Yeah.
partner currently.
Hardly any prospects. So not doing nothing right now. I can't
Yeah,
afford to
but
eat,
people
so I
are
can't afford
starting
to take someone
families.
out to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone feed Matthew, please. And anybody
No,
hearing
it's
this
all
in
good.
Seattle, please feed my brother.
No, they.
Put a
I have
little
bagels now.
extra. I mean,
Throw me some scraps.
yeah. I mean, it's all going to King Giz, dog. It's all going to these sticky sticks.
Oh, it's all going to King Giz. Oh my gosh. Can
one
I
of
like
those
have a
shows
little
up?
side tangent in that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Shout out to Kat for being the most amazing artist and just
Kat.
a fantastic human.
That
So
woman.
I commissioned her to make 3
I
King
love that
Giz
woman.
paintings or artworks in order to have stickers for their Remlinger Farms show in 2 weeks, June 16, 17, and 18. So she was able to get those to me last week, and then I put in the order. And so it's a big order. I only bought 100 of each because that's all I could afford. But I'm going to be writing my name on it and trying to sell, or just kind of handing them out to get the name out and everything. But it's pretty awesome.
Are you going to ever sell them on your Etsy site ever?
Yeah, I'm going to definitely put them on the Etsy site for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sick.
I got it too.
You have this art. I mean,
Yeah,
cats.
it's so good. Oh my gosh.
Holy
And
smokes.
so the crazy part is they just started the tour. So they had their first Caverns show, the first weekend of Caverns show in
Yes.
Tennessee this past
Yes.
weekend. Yeah, at
Yes.
in the Caverns. So what's awesome is that the Weirdo Swarm, all of the Etsy
Yes.
creators that do all of the other Etsy or King Giz dresses, earrings, pins,
Hmm.
hats, other embroidered stuff, rugs,
Yeah.
Nonagon Infinity rugs.
Yeah, I've
Awesome,
seen those
awesome
rugs.
gal that
Sick.
makes rugs that's King Giz
So
stuff.
sick.
Oh, so sick. But they've been
So
basically traveling and planning on going to every show and then doing charity drives. And then they hosted a full King Giz post Caverns drag show. And not only
oh
did King Giz have and promote their pins and artwork and the event on their Instagram.
oh my
They
god.
showed up, and then
No shit.
also they had the whole day. They did the whole show in drag in Tennessee.
Amazing.
Isn't that so
No
dope?
shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
King Giz
They're
for the
so
win, man.
good. Ah, they're just awesome.
I
They're
wonder
they're
what they're gonna
they're
do
so
this
cool. I
weekend.
wonder what they're gonna do. Yeah, because you're going.
Because I'm going on Sunday. And actually, I'm going to see Kiana in St. Louis on Saturday. And then I'm probably going to spend the
Oh
night
shit.
in St. Louis and then drive four and a
And
half
then
hours to
drive back.
Chicago on Sunday and then
Yeah.
drive back from Chicago that same day. Just,
Hell
like
yeah.
a
Hell yeah.
9 hour
Fuck yeah.
day. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
fuck yeah. Just to see
Hell yeah.
King Giz.
Fuck yeah. King
And then go
Giz.
to work
It's
Monday
gonna be so
morning.
worth it. It's gonna
Like,
be
suck my dick.
so worth it. I'm
I and
so
here's the
excited
thing that
for
I'm
you.
like, yes, I can't wait to get to the concert. And then the best part is with this time change and my 3 hour drive, I'm gonna be calling you, and we're gonna just pop off for my drive.
Oh shit. Yeah.
So I need you as my support. It's a Sunday night. You'll be home.
Aye, ma'am.
Um, Dankeschön. Because yeah, I'll
Mm-hmm.
need like this come down from a King Giz concert all by myself downtown
Yeah.
Chicago. Let's
It's
fucking
like
go.
hours long. King Giz show.
Really.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be a good show for you. It's gonna be a good show. This
What
residency
time am I
tour
gonna leave?
2023 is a big deal. Um,
Okay.
yeah, it's
Starts at
gonna be
6. I
epic.
don't know who the opener is,
Yeah.
but um
Probably Leah Senior and some other people. Awesome artist. You're gonna love her if you haven't heard her already.
yeah, I have no idea. I'm very
Yeah.
excited. I just know King Giz and I bought my ticket and I'm flying solo
Yeah.
and
So
I'm just gonna take
I'll
Chicago.
get the stickers the next Monday after your show. So the 12th.
Sick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so you'll get them in time. They'll be
A
here,
week in
baby.
time, and yeah, then I'll be loitering around King Giz at the Remlinger Farms with all of that. I'm not gonna make much pocket tees for sale
No,
just because I don't
no,
have the
sticks.
yeah, just do the stickers and then
Yeah.
tell everybody about it and be wearing mine,
Yes, and I'm gonna be wearing mine.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Absolutely. Anyways, we're
Oh
gonna
my
work it
gosh.
back down the hall.
Back to kiddos. So yeah,
Back
so
to reality. Oh, go gravity,
but it's kind of
kids.
crazy, because you go in high school and in college had to do a lot of interactions with kids because I taught swim lessons. We both did swim
Yes.
lessons at different camps and stuff. And I know you did your camp as part of this work for
Yeah.
Effingham or
AmeriCorps
Macomb,
last year. Yep.
AmeriCorps. But besides that, in college and then after in my adult world, there's like one friend that has kids, and then occasional, like it was Pat, Clover. That's about it.
Yeah. And like I mean, we did
And then
vacation
our
Bible
nephews and
school.
nieces.
We like taught a
No,
lot
I'm just
more.
saying, like in my adult life, the
Like
kid
currently.
interaction went lulled real low, and then now I'm dealing with
Ramping
nothing
up.
but kids.
Yeah, that's true. That's
It's
true.
just kind of
There's a lot of
wild. I'm
fluctuation.
like, yeah, I'm in
Yeah,
like a
and we've
school
only
system.
got like yeah, I guess now we've got 2 sets of kids in the friend group. So
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, and it's
It's getting
interesting.
to that time.
And Peace Corps friends are definitely making babies. I know they're
Making
out there
babies.
making babies.
Yeah,
So that's very
they're putting in the
exciting.
work.
They're putting in the work. Go, you guys! I'll cheer you on. I'll cheer you on. I'm excited to start your families. But yeah, everybody's it's kid time. I
Yeah.
think for
Hmm.
especially my age. Like I'm gonna be
Oh, for
31 in
sure.
July. People are kind of making moves, but they're getting married, you know, and then they're
Hmm.
having kids, or they're having kids and just being together, which is sick.
Hmm.
But it's like it's kind of the time, and
Yeah.
I do not. Well, here's the thing.
Do you want kids?
I've always really thought I was kind of infertile for like a while,
Hmm.
and then I asked the guy I know about it. I've asked two of them, and they're like, "Well, we'll check like when you're ready to like start trying." And I'm like, "Well, that's gonna be a hot minute or never."
Yeah.
But I would like, like,
I
but I
would just like
asked,
to
and I was
know
like
if
21
sperm's
at the
inside
time
of
or
me, if I'll
22.
get pregnant.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I would like to know what
I
my
just
body
like
would do. And like
exactly. It's
I've
not
played
like
with
a
a
fan
lot of
like
fire, you know,
yeah.
played with a lot of fire, and I've been very, very, very fortunate, I shall say. And
Yeah, yeah.
but the thing is like okay, so you know, they do these old wives things when you're pregnant to like find
Really?
out the gender and like do all these things. And so there's this
Hmm.
one, it's a ring test, and it's like a ring that's close to you. And then you like hold it up and they'll spin or go side to side, whether it's a boy or girl. And then it'll stop when it's done. So it'll go with the amount of kids. So it'll, you know, go start circling. I mean, like this,
Really?
I don't want to be like, this is science, but like a
Hmm.
lot of women do this test and it's very accurate, I will
Yeah.
say.
Has
And
some
so it'll be like
anecdotal
girl,
evidence.
girl, boy, stop, right? Well, I've watched my friends do it. I've seen many of people do it. It gets to me and I hold it and it never moves.
Oh.
Not side to side. I mean, like, still. It was crazy. Did that to Christine as well, who will not be having kids.
Hmm.
And I mean, nothing. Did not move.
Interesting. Interesting.
Very interesting. And so I've like always had this like weird feeling. I don't
Yeah.
know. And that, but you know what? Back in the day, I wanted 5 kids. I liked how our
Yeah.
family was. I thought we
Yeah.
vibed hard. I would be down. I always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I honestly, I would trade in my life for it now, right now. Give me that job. That sounds pretty sick.
Because
I'll raise someone
yeah,
else's
you'd
kid.
crush it. You'd
I'd
honestly crush
crush
it.
it as a mom. I
You
really
know, like
would. I
we
just like
know, we all know that Mama Brittany is gonna be a freaking great mama.
Like, thank you. If it would happen, I would crush it. The thing is I'm too selfish. I fucking love life when it's quiet. I don't have a pet. I don't have anything to bother me.
No
I love it.
chaos.
No chaos, pure joy. And I
Zen.
do a lot of things. I mean, I do a lot for other people, but I'm really trying to live for myself. And one
Good.
thing I love is sleep. And with a
Mm.
child, spending the night with a child involved,
Well, it
I
gets
don't get
better
my
like
full
10
night's
years down the road.
it no, because you just get used to having 6 hours of sleep maximum, and you're like, just living in this tiresome you just I'm sorry, you mothers, you do a lot, and I'm so happy for you, but you're always really tired, and I know you're tired, and you're gonna say, "Well, it's the best job I have," which I bet it is. I bet it's wonderful. I don't want any part of
Yeah.
it. But
You
I
do, what do
will
you do?
sub to pick up your kid
Yeah, you'll
from,
sub.
like
Yeah, exactly.
I will tap in for a day, a week. I can deal. And honestly, last summer when we did do those kids, I mean,
Hmm.
I was about to make a military
Yeah.
camp there with Kiana. I was about to kill some kids. But when it came
But
down to
isn't
it,
it
I
funny?
would
Because like,
whistle
oh my
and you're
gosh.
firm, and
Yep.
it just they would
The
not fuck
firmness.
with Kiana and I because we
Yeah.
were older and we know how to handle kids. And I'm not going to put up with
Hmm.
this. So you're not going to behave this way. And there is no other option. And
Yep.
if you act like this, you are not going to participate in anything.
Hmm.
And I will make sure of it. And you can
Yeah.
watch, but you will not move. And then they won't. And then they know. And then there's a consequence. There's not coming back and you go,
Consequences.
oh, no, no. No, 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 no. What did I say? We're calling mom. We're done here.
Hmm.
And you freaking pedal and bell. And you might not want to do it, but you just fucking gotta do it.
You
So
gotta
I
do it. You
feel
gotta
like
say
when it comes
lay the
down to
law
kids,
down and
yeah,
give them
you
two
just gotta stay
choices
true.
of both
That's the
you're good
thing.
with.
They're
You can
smart.
do it now or
Yeah,
you can do it in 5 minutes. Cool, 5 minutes. Let's set the timer. Timer's off. Sorry,
yeah,
now means the timer. Let's go. Boom.
yeah,
Do
yeah.
it.
Man, we
Time to
were
clean up.
run just well. So go mom, go focus on the family. But yeah, I do like I think people think, oh, I don't want to be a mom, like or like they're kind of scared of being a mother. I honestly
Hmm.
think fucking
Yeah,
kill
you
it.
got it. Yeah.
But I'd rather not. I just
You'd rather
but I
not,
really
yeah.
want to give birth. After watching Cat give birth, I was like, wow, the body is just really cool. That would be such a
Body's
cool experience
pretty nutty.
to like have.
Hmm.
But then after I just want to go vibe out in a forest and not deal with anything else. I don't know. But I
You
know
say
in that
that
moment,
now and then,
obviously,
yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
I say a lot of shit. But on it's up to my womb getting accidentally knocked up. I'm not planning on
Yeah.
anything. And I think my body won't allow it for some reason.
Hmm.
I truly and I don't want to like put that energy on me. I have an inkling that maybe
Yeah.
that's just my body's not made for it. And
Yeah.
I have to accept that and that's okay. Granted, I would
I've
love to get it
always,
checked out. Just,
yeah, there you go. Yeah. And not have
don't
it
have
be
the money for
rejected because
that.
of like, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Healthcare. What a luxury, right? Fucked up.
Yeah, gosh. Wouldn't it be nice
Can't
to have
even get my
healthcare?
womb checked out. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what were you saying?
That was good. That's a good question. What was I thinking? What was I gonna say?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh, I think it was that, I've always assumed that I was going to have kids, but I am
Yeah.
also very thankful that I have not accidentally had kids thus far.
Yes.
I'm
Absolutely.
very fortunate that both of us are doing our own thing. You
Yeah,
know,
we've dodged some bullets.
we've
Thank the
dodged some
Lord.
bullets. We've dodged a
Um,
few bullets. Hmm.
dodged a few. But I feel free, thankfully. And
Yeah.
yeah. But
Look
kids
at
in
us. We have
general, like
hobbies and we love them. And
we
like,
got
and
sleep,
it's fun. Because it gives me a lot of energy, straight up. And I
playing
like
with
it
kids.
always amazes me. Yeah, and it always amazes me how much dad can play still.
Oh my
Um
God.
he can
He's a
play for
miracle man with
days.
children.
Oh my gosh. Like I like sometimes just have to watch and then observe because I'm like, oh my God, I'm an adult and I
Yeah.
have to remember what he's doing. Like if I have
Oh,
kids,
he's
like this is
so
great.
good.
It's so fantastic. Like, oh my gosh, I wish I could just like get all the mannerisms to do all the stuff and like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh, like
And he's just like,
it's just so good.
and like his eyes
It's so
roll and
good.
yeah.
Like, oh, off my
Yeah.
arms. Oh, just the
Yeah.
little voices and stuff. Like, oh my gosh.
He's so
But I just
funny.
think straight up, like,
Dad
oh my
does
gosh,
the
I
absolute best.
gotta make sure I do this,
Just anything,
like
anything.
remember all the things that he's doing and like emulate it
Yeah.
because that's some good ass dad
Like
moves.
the butler thing when he'd come up to all the cousins with his towel over his arm and
Yeah,
serve everybody. Like, what a
yeah.
guy. What a guy. Yeah, he does it well. He does
And
well.
then yeah,
And that
just like
is a lot of
play
energy.
wrestling and all this stuff. Oh yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh, like because sometimes I've run around with these kids and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to take a breather and stuff. And then he's still going. I'm like, what, how?
Yeah, I
Like
lost like
you're
25 pounds last summer just from playing with these kids. And I
yeah,
stopped being like playing because I'm like, you guys, I'm gonna die. Like I'm
I
trying to play
yeah.
basketball and then gaga
I
ball,
need
and then I'm trying
water.
to
I need
rack
to
someone in
stretch.
TP.
Like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Let me ice my legs after just running around with you for 20 minutes out of your 5 hours.
And then we tread water, and I started treading water in the middle of the pool, so these little shits can't
Uh-huh.
grab onto me. Because if you are
Yep.
in the pool anywhere, man, they just
They
drown you.
climb on you. They
They
climb you and
climb,
they
and like I
drown you.
understand why you can knock people. You should knock people out when they're drowning sometimes. Like
Or yeah,
just
you push them away and like,
push
make
them
sure like,
away,
oh,
knock
and
them
then
to the
if
side,
they're being
like man,
if
people
they're gonna
climb, and
drown
that
you,
will push you exactly.
uh-huh.
They're gonna drown
And
you. And
then
that's
you
how I
have the
felt. I
same
had like
response.
3 kids.
Yeah.
Yes. And I would just
Yeah.
duck down and go all the way under. Like, you guys are
Yep.
literally going to kill me. Like, I can,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
get off of
Yeah.
me.
Or they're like hanging too
So,
hard on the neck. And you're like,
oh, yeah, around my neck on my back.
and then
Oh
it's
my
splashing
gosh.
everywhere. Get
Oh,
off
I'm
me.
like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you little. Then deep breaths. But these kids, oh my God, they just drive me nuts. And then they'd say
They
the
just,
darndest things.
yeah. But then they also are hilarious.
They're hilarious. Like,
The
there's some really
funniest
sweet
things.
ones. Like,
And then
oh,
sweet ones, the hilarious ones, and then the ones that
and
are
if you've
just
got a
doing some stupid
6-year-old that
stuff that
smacks
you're
your ass
just
and calls you
laughing
a
at. Like,
cocksucker.
oh my gosh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. It could go either way. They're like hilarious or they're like demonic.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a way better babysitter, I'll tell you that. And I'm like I don't want to stay in your house babysitter. Like, let's go to the park babysitter.
No,
But
of course.
also,
Like I am trying to like doing something. Yeah.
yeah, I want to
Not
enjoy myself too. Like,
yeah.
and that's, I think, the one thing too is I have now, back in the day was a lot more restricting with having kids. Like, you had kids and that's your life, which yes, now it is still too. But I think a lot of people are part of mom groups and they're like hanging out. They're like going
Able
to,
to do a
so
lot
okay, so
more
that's my other
things.
question. Like, I've now been to a few festivals that include children. How
Hmm.
do you feel about that?
Oh, I have as well. So those smaller festivals, those 200, 300 people ones in the forest, that
Yeah.
I went to a couple years ago. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
definitely kids in there. I don't care. Like as
Yeah.
long as they're good, and then usually they have headphones, like the big ear canceling, noise canceling
Oh, that's
earphones
good.
on, and then they
Yeah,
just pass out. So it's like,
that's
okay. And
true.
then they're just dancing. It's like, okay, as long as I just know for myself, I'm not getting crazy and I'm not going to
Yeah.
like be crazy and hurt kids, or hurt
Yeah.
people or be bad
Yeah.
examples.
Yeah.
I can party and still be normal and have fun.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I don't quite worry about it. As long
Yeah.
as the parents are in control and it's got it taken care of, heck yeah,
Yeah.
cool. They're just like,
Yeah.
it allows the parents to do what they want, and then those kids will
Yeah.
probably pass out, and then they can go back to the tent, and then you're just
True.
like, just it's on your mind. But if you can handle that, a
Yeah.
okay.
It's probably
But
one of the safest environments, honestly, these festival people.
stand back in the background, because I
Yeah.
mean, there are some crazies, you gotta deal with.
There's some interesting humans, and there's some people that
There's some
like to,
interesting
like,
humans and people that
play
go
with
too hard
kids.
and then do different things, and then yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot
Yeah.
of
It's an
beautiful
interesting
rainbow
environment.
people.
Yes.
Mhm.
And honestly, you'd probably get that anywhere. Grocery
Yeah.
store,
And
you
but I
could
like,
run
yeah,
into whatever.
like, oh my gosh, the colorful lights and everything and the music and the noise and then everything, like, that's some perfect chaos for kids in
Yeah,
certain
that's quite
aspects, but, like,
insane for kids. That'd be a
insane. But,
wild time.
yeah, I could not imagine doing that, but we also went to,
What,
those,
Beach
Memorial
Brothers
Day
and
part, like
Creedence
Beach Brothers
Clear
and all that,
Revival.
like 60,000, 50,000 people, like,
Yeah, on
though they weren't.
shoulders.
Yeah, they're not necessarily dressing up in crazy wild costume and wearing neon lights and have light
Yeah.
strips and pasties and hair and freaking ears, but
And antlers.
um,
True, true. But
but
people going hard. They're
drunk
drinking hard.
people going
Yep.
hard. They're
That's
out in the
true. That's
sun all
true. That's true.
day. You still
Yeah,
see some stuff.
we saw some stuff
Some
at Memorial
weirdness.
There's
There's a lot. Well,
Yeah.
when it's hot
All of
outside, the
us.
crazies come out. It happens.
It happens. Yeah,
It
no matter
happens.
where you go, you're gonna get the cray crays, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's been fun because like being tapped for babysitting, I love it. It's fun. It's easy.
Good.
Like I don't find
Good.
it a problem at all. Like yeah, and it's like usually it's just Patrick, so I'm like, oh heck yeah, like,
Yeah.
like,
And
we're just
and
gonna
I
hang
do,
out and like yeah, we vibe.
yeah. You guys Lego, you
And it's like
guys
I can
vibe
just
it
teach you
out.
stuff. You ask me good questions, and
Yeah.
then I'll tell you anything. What do you got?
Yeah,
Oh, you
what do
want to
you
talk
wanna
about
know?
ancient Greece and ancient Egypt? I can tell you a lot about ancient Greece and ancient Egypt. Let's go.
Then he falls asleep.
Yeah, exactly. Then perfect. Then I could do whatever I want.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, and I think too, just going to that art thing with Clover and watching a kid have fun is a very cool
Yeah.
experience. Like
Yeah.
you get excited just because they're granted, I feel like I have pure enjoyment and reaction at things. So maybe I am part child, but
Oh, for
it's
sure.
so lovely to see someone else just open eyes, open mouth, like
Yeah.
so enthralled in nature.
Hmm. Oh,
It
yeah.
is very cool.
Yeah. It's those moments that get you, that make it
It
all worth
is
it, that
those
they always
moments.
tell you about.
I
But
know.
also, oh man, that's a bitch of a process and a hell of responsibility.
And it's like it's not honestly, the like responsibility part is like one thing, but I cannot afford shit.
Oh,
And
yeah.
if
Like
I
how?
can't pay for myself to
Self?
do anything, you think I
Anything.
can pay? Then I have to get a job, and then I have to find childcare that actually costs more than what
That
I'm making
costs
at my
more.
job.
Yeah.
So it would just be better if
Like
I
if
was
I have no
unemployed, but
disposable
then there's a
income now,
stigma.
well, but
Yeah.
that doesn't
Fuck
last for that
off.
long. That doesn't last for
Yeah.
that long too. So it's
Nah,
just
just
like,
cut you off. So you're just
ooh
screwed.
boy, ooh boy.
Like,
Yeah.
no wonder it's in a cycle of poverty. Like, duh, it makes it so
Shout
hard.
out single moms and
Yeah, shout
anybody
out single
that is
parents,
struggling.
period.
We feel you.
Oh my gosh. But
Terrifying.
yeah, to even think of college, that's like not even my
Yeah.
thought process of paying for someone kids college. It's
Yeah.
just the giving birth part. That's number
Yeah.
1. Like the US can
Yeah.
suck
You
it
have the
like
physical part,
awful.
like, oh my gosh.
Yes, I
Yeah.
have to like have this and have
Uh-huh.
appointments and get my blood drawn and like
And
watch for
all
stuff,
the
all of
things.
everything to then give birth to something and then pay
Hmm. And then,
$20,000 just
yeah.
to do that. And
Yeah.
then and
And
then
then
be like,
childcare for the
"Oh,
rest of your life.
now this thing needs health insurance and it also needs
This
to like
needs to
vaccinations
eat,
and you're gonna
vaccinations,
eat
medical,
and it's gonna
clothes,
shit its pants all
diapers,
day, and then
toys,
it's gonna
all
grow in
of the
sizes
above
every week until
every
it's
week. Yeah.
15. Like, no. No.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a
I
plant.
I need to change my
Watch that grow.
station hella hard before I can even think about that.
It's a fiscal
Yeah.
problem at this point.
It's
There is
really
just
fiscal
no
right now.
viable way to
Yeah.
have a child and raise
I
it.
I'm terrified of meeting a girl that I really like and want to date because I can't afford it, let alone
Yes.
have a kid.
Yes.
You know?
What a financial burden.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a burden. I feel like a
Yeah.
child should not be a burden, and that
Yeah.
sucks.
When rent is already 50% of my income, like
Yes.
how
Yep.
do you do that?
Yep. You can't. You literally can't.
Oh man. So shout out to all the people that are doing it. Thank you for keeping the species alive. Hopefully we join you in the future. Though right now it's not in the cards.
No. So we're gonna head like a baby. Wait, make like a baby and head out.
Baby and head
Oh,
out.
I
Oh shit.
did a first delivery false. But the second time I caught her
Oh,
right there.
twins. Twins.
I don't know if that's like a dog or a human.
That was something.
I,
But
it was
anyway,
birth.
yeah, we're gonna make
Weird.
like a baby and head out.
That's for sure. But yeah, thanks for yeah, getting into it with us today on this
Yeah.
lovely Monday morning. No,
It's
it's
not
the
morning,
afternoon.
it's
It's the
evening.
evening. Jeez. I was gonna say like womb, and then my mind was like, why would you say that? And then it went to morning.
Well,
So,
womb
anyways,
to you, Brittany. Womb to you.
womb night, Matthew. Womb night.
Womb night. Womb night.
Womb night. I bid you adieu, kind sir. A
Chow
womb
womb, chow
night.
womb for now womb, now womb.
That could be poetry. Oh, womb, womb, womb. Anyways, thanks for vibing with us, walking the womb. And yeah, we'll ciao ciao
Ciao, ciao for now.
for now. Deuces.